What's going on, guys, and welcome to hashtag GSM4GM here in WWE 2K23 MyGM Mode. We are in episode 6, show 6 of 25. We're continuing on here past the first season, whatever the fuck it is. Not right now, but there will be probably more than 25 episodes, I would have to imagine. I'm still trying to work around exactly how this works with the seasons and whatnot, but we are headed into, I think we already had SummerSlam, right? We had SummerSlam. We just had... Yeah, I think we just did SummerSlam a couple of weeks, like last week. My memory is completely terrible, but I forget what the next pay-per-view is. Backlash, maybe? I don't even fucking remember. It would be nice, because they didn't make this, I don't think they made this change from the last game, that there's nowhere to look at like a fucking calendar or anything like that. Like a calendar or like upcoming events. It does say at the end of each week, oh, like X amount of weeks until the pay-per-view, like... But if you blink and you miss it, then I have no idea what to expect. So I know we have a couple of weeks until the next pay-per-view. I'm aware of that, but it would be nice, like with the original SVR games, if you can look back at like what the results were for each show for the last at least 25 weeks, or like at least last week or whatever. They don't do that, so I'm kind of left to look at my own results as I'm writing them down here on my laptop in front of me. But we have a big show on tap for you fine folks here today for SmackDown, coming off of a pay-per-view, I think last week, right? I think we did the pay-per-view last week. This was our follow-up show, and then I have an even bigger pay-per-view, or not pay-per-view, an even bigger SmackDown on tap for next week as I kind of look down the results of, or not results, but the lineup for this week. Everything I kind of have planned, or I thought what I would have planned for this week, we're not doing this week. We'll probably say for next week. For example, we were going to do the triple threat match for the Universal Championship that we were supposed to do at SummerSlam with Balor, Orton, and Brock. We were supposed to do that, I mean, at the pay-per-view, but then we got fucked over by Raw or whatever, and they took away Brock. So we did Balor and Orton one-on-one instead, which was a good match, last man standing. We'll be saving that for next week. I was going to do it on this show, but then I realized... I think we had to do Balor and Sammy had to team up per like Sammy's request or whatever, or Balor's request, I don't remember. We're bringing in Shawn Michaels. He's doing a run into the main event. We're probably going to do a Shawn and Sammy feud over the Intercontinental Championship. So we're signing a legend for free. That came at a completely free cost per one of the cards I earned from doing something, I don't remember, from a commissioner goal or something. So we do have a big show, though. We're going to be watching this match when we get going here in a minute. Wes Lee and AJ Styles teaming up against their arch rivals, Alpha Academy, Chad Gable and Otis, or just Otis in this game. We'll probably do those singles rematches next week. Gable and Styles have not had a rematch, I don't think, since Gable beat AJ in his hometown of Georgia and AJ's hometown of Atlanta. It's not exactly his, you know, he's not from Atlanta, but he's from Georgia. And I don't think they've had a rematch since then. Otis beat Wes Lee at the pay-per-view, so they'll have a rematch as well coming up. Ilya Dragunov making his in-ring debut here tonight against Shinsuke Nakamura. Maybe we'll watch that match instead. Maybe we'll watch that match, because I feel like we've watched this match before. We watched this tag team match a couple of weeks ago, I thought. This also might be a little bit shorter. We'll probably watch this, because this could be really good. Maybe it's a straight-out squash. Maybe fucking Nakamura wins. I don't know. But we'll probably watch this one, actually. Charlotte Flair taking on the... We have a lot of debuts, actually. Shawn Michaels debuting in the main event as a run-in. Ilya challenged Shinsuke at the pay-per-view, and Shinsuke accepted. So that was kind of set up. Whitney Quaid is like an open challenge type thing. Charlotte Flair just lost her SmackDown Women's Championship to Roxanne, she's going to be opening the show in a promo. Rhea Ripley wants her owed title shot, so she wants a title shot against Roxanne. So she's going to call her out. Matt Riddle just having a random fucking promo. And Charlotte's pissed because she wants a rematch. I said yes when I should have said no to her. I don't know if we'll end up giving her the rematch. We will do a number one contenders match either next week or the week after. With her, Bayley, and Rhea all heels, but they are all in line for a title shot. So Whitney Quaid, she offered to work for free. I wouldn't hire a jobber anyway, but she offered to work for free, so I said, fuck it, let's bring her in. And this is our main event, Brock and Randy against Sammy and Balor. So without further ado, we'll get into it in a second. No, not to waste anyone's time, but we already booked all this stuff. Fleet Center, backstage crew, basic lights and effects, local signs and flyer advertisements, blah, blah, blah. Nothing else we need to do. I already did like the power cards and shit last week, so we will get into it here. We're in Toronto tonight as well. That should be interesting. All right, let's confirm this. You know, fuck it. We'll watch the tag team match. We'll watch this match. I feel like this would be a more exciting match. AJ and Wes Lee against Chad and Otis. Because I think we watched their first tag team match a couple of weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that. Ilya Nakamura should be very good as well. Maybe we can watch, if they have a rematch, if I continue that feud, we can watch the rematch at some point. I just feel like that could be a really good match if it's not a straight-up fucking squash. Because I feel like a lot of these matches, when you simulate them, I mean, even they're better matches than what I would watch in like fucking 07 when I watched that shit. Here comes Wes Lee. He's got a great theme. The matches are better in this game than 07, but it's still very hit or miss. Some of these matches are incredibly underwhelming, even when you add a stipulation. And some of them can be great. Like, when last season, when we did that Samoa Joe, John Cena match, we've had a couple good ones on this show as well. Like, I don't remember which matches from SummerSlam were good and the other ones weren't. Otis looked a lot fucking thinner in this game, holy shit. But we had some pretty good matches at SummerSlam, even just last week. Hopefully this one's good as well. And obviously, Sami Zayn, the current Intercontinental Champion. We don't have any tag team champions right now. So maybe we'll crown those. The problem is that I don't have a lot of people currently. So maybe we can do like a mini tag team tournament to determine tag team champions. Maybe even with these four. I mean, they're feuding right now over nothing really. I mean, Wes is feuding with Otis. Chad's feuding with AJ. I forgot who won the first match. Let me go back in my results here. The first, did we ever end up doing a tag team match? I don't think we did, actually. Not the first week, not the second week. I'm looking back in my results. Wes Lee faced Otis in week 3. Week 4, he faced him again? Question mark? I don't think I updated week 4. They might have had a match on week 4. They might have. I just didn't update it because I'm a fucking idiot. That might have been the week they did the match. I don't remember. But yeah, I assume we did, because otherwise I'm not sure why I would have booked a Tornado tag team match. You can kind of tell I'm booking this shit on the fly. Oh, Otis with the nice Billy the back suplex. Nice. Wes Lee dominating Chad. Takes out Otis as well with a sling blade. Nice kick. Oh, Jesus. Nice drop kick as well. I mean, this would make sense as a tag team feud, as a tag team title feud. They've had enough matches, singles matches. Maybe we will make this we'll have them finish out their singles stuff, and maybe in 2 weeks we could have as a tag team title match to determine our first ever SmackDown tag team champions. Ooh, nice neck breaker. Oh, nice bulldog as well over there from Wes Lee to Chad. No countouts. Remember, it's Tornado tag team. I think the pinfall has to come in the ring, though, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong on that. Ooh, nice neck breaker. What's Wes going here with Otis? Oh, 619 around the ring post. Nice. Otis and Chad are getting their fucking asses kicked here. Wes Lee going to help out AJ, laying out Otis. Nice with a Hurricane Rana. The running Hurricane Rana. Wes going back after Chad, who's still laid out after all of that. AJ working on the leg of Otis. Wes Lee. What's he doing now? Oh, takes him out in the corner. Oh, go for his finisher. Pew! He laid him out. I don't know what he calls that. I forgot. That might be it. 1, 2, 3. He got him. Nice. Wes Lee picking up the victory there with a nice Pele kick. I forgot what the fuck he calls it, but he pinned Chad, not his rival. I think he and Otis are, they split wins. Wes Lee won the first match, I'm pretty sure. Otis won the second one on pay-per-view. I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And Chad and AJ haven't had a rematch yet. Good stuff. That was an incredibly quick match. We talk about quick matches. I mean, it was fun. That was a good match. We got a good rating for it, which is good. A good opener. I'm not too confident about these other matches, but like I said last week, I've kind of given up on trying to beat the other brands, because we're not. I'm trying to do logical booking here, not this hotshot bullshit that the other brands do. I'm just trying to create a good show in my own mind that I would want to watch. Roxanne, terrible promo apparently, no popularity, and a week promo's out. That sucks. Ilya and Shinsuke simulate 1, 2, 3. Shinsuke beats Ilya in Ilya's debut. I don't like that, but maybe we can say that Ilya attacks Nakamura afterward. Okay, we'll keep the feud going. Ilya winning here, again, not ideal, but it is what it is. Or Ilya not winning is not ideal, but whatever. Let's see. Continue. Rhea Ripley calling out Roxanne. Okay. Whitney Quaid's big debut. Again, she's on the roster. This is an open challenge, and we can say it's a local athlete or whatever. Oh, fuck. I did spectate. Fuck. I wanted to do simulate. I will quit. I don't really want to watch this match. Maybe we can... Nah, I don't really want to watch it. I just want to book next week's show. Oh, man. Boom, boom. I'm playing Grayson Waller's theme right now. I know they don't play him on the screen capture here for the game, but they're playing Waller's theme. He'd be someone I'd like to have on the roster. I think he was in free agency a couple of weeks ago, but just the money didn't make sense. Okay. Let's get out of here. Charlotte's entrance. Does Whitney even have an entrance? She does. If I was booking this, which I am, I would have given her a... I would have given her a non-televised entrance. Okay, so she's a heel. All right. I think I gave her a popularity boost when I hired her. All right, skip this shit. I don't really need to watch this match. Sorry, quit and simulate. I'm sure Whitney is a perfectly fine, competent professional wrestler. I just do not need to watch the match, and Charlotte Flair wins anyway. I was kind of hoping Charlotte would lose and then be like, oh, this shock thing, Whitney Quaid's on the roster, blah, 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 blah. Obviously not, though. Matt Riddle. Popularity went down. Oh, because if you make money, your popularity goes down. That's weird. Hey, made us $12,000, I guess. And then we get to the main event. Shawn Michaels running in. Let's see if he... And Sami and Balor win anyway. I was hoping Shawn would run in and cost the heels the victory. Clearly, that did not happen. All right, quick, straightforward show this week. I'm not watching this shit. Fuck this. I don't care. NXT. Montez and Omos for the NXT Championship? Jesus Christ. Eddie and Logan Paul sounds nice, though. Ray and Gunther have had a million matches. I'm not sure how many people would care at this point. We got crushed. How much popularity? 41,000. Did they pull the plug on your show if you're losing by a lot? I hope not. They didn't do it last season, but I hope they don't do that. Yikes. Charlotte Flair says, who knew the sound of Perez on the mic was the same sound of losing fans? Holy shit. That's kind of vicious, honestly. That's a fucking burial. We got $466,000, though, so there's that. That is a plus. I mean, they didn't make that much. I mean, we were pretty down significantly. Well, first of all, we have more money than anyone else, which doesn't really matter that much. I've said that before. You successfully accomplished the commissioner's goal, so we got special promotion ensures that you'll retain most of your fans this week. Okay. Or whatever week I used to choose to use it, I guess. So we're still losing by a lot, but again, it is what it is. I'm going to just kind of more, oh, Detroit, WrestleMania Backlash. They're still fucking calling it. They're still fucking calling it that. Sami Zayn, I told you, Finn and I really hit it off as a tag team last week. Thanks for pairing us up. We're looking forward to the next tag team match. All right. Did you hear the crowd last week and we got our first tag team win? I knew Balor and I would kill it. You just keep putting us in tag matches and we'll keep delivering the ratings. Glad that you're giving me the kind of respect I deserve. Ooh, Bianca Belair sliding into my DMs here saying, hey, hi Foley. Listen, I'm sick of working for Tyler at NXT. Tyler fucking Breeze. Oops. What's she saying? I'm more than happy to ditch my contract and come at work at SmackDown, and I'll do it at a discount, $144,000, and I'll sign with SmackDown starting next week. What do you say? Yeah. I'll take you, Bianca. Hey, we got a rare W here. Bianca coming to work for the Blue brand. I like that. Perfect. All right, so let's book our show, and then we'll do everything else before I forget. We are doing the triple threat this week. Normal. Let's see. Randy. Well, we'll just put Brock in there because he's the champ. Just to make it clear. Randy and, let's see, not Sammy. Who's the other person? Balor. World, yep. Perfect. Let's see, call out. We're going to have Sean call out Sammy. Start a new feud there, hopefully. What else were we going to do? Well, I think we're going to do the singles matches tonight. So let's do Wes Lee and Otis. And we'll give this one a little stipperooski. We'll make it a backstage brawl. I feel like is not. I know it's a match. I like to use that. What I used to do in 07, and I'll probably use it here. I like using that for when it's like to further a feud as opposed to like as a match, if that makes sense. I'll probably continue on with that mindset here in this game as well. I know people won't agree with that, but whatever. We'll make this an Extreme Rules match. Interference, no. We will do AJ and Chad. No step. I mean, these guys have had 2 other matches. This is only... I mean, they're at a level 3 rivalry too, but what was I going to say? They've only had 1 other match, so we'll just keep it as a regular match. I think we'll do the triple threat tonight. I mean, what do we get? Let's see. What's fucking Triple H bribing with us now? We get a health spot. I mean, it'd be nice, but it just doesn't fit in. Actually, do we really want to do 2 triple threats on the same show? If we don't do 2 triple threats, and I don't really know what we do. If we don't do that second women's triple threat, because I do want to figure out who's next for Roxanne. I don't really want to wait until next week. Let's see. He wants Charlotte in a promo this week. I don't really know, because who's Roxanne going to face? Whitney Quaid? I mean, that just... I mean, I guess, but... I don't really want to wait. We'll just do the triple threat tonight. Let's do it tonight. I mean, it's like... Yeah, we're fine. We're filling out the other spots in the card, so it's not like I'm giving away all my talent in one match. And Bianca's coming in next week anyway. She's going to be a babyface. Fuck, actually, you know what? Maybe I should wait until next week. Actually, you know what? I kind of like that. I know that's such a typical WWE move, but like... Charlotte... Okay, just as to kind of recap here and catch everyone up to speed. Charlotte, Rhea, and Bayley, all heels, by the way. And Whitney... Oh, Whitney's a babyface, as she should be. Okay, I was kind of hoping she was a face. She came out as a heel, but I thought she was a face, and she should be. So Bayley, Rhea, and Charlotte all have a shot, like, kind of owed to the title. Charlotte being a rematch, which she asked for, and I told her I'd give her, even though I probably won't. Rhea just beat Cora Jade to the pay-per-view, and we haven't seen Cora since. I'll probably have Whitney Quaid call out Cora Jade or something, and we'll build to that match next week or whatever. Maybe we'll say Whitney's, like, the next win that she gets a contract or something. I don't fucking know. And then Bayley actually beat Roxanne prior to the pay-per-view. Roxanne's now the champion. But she feels like, oh, I beat Roxanne. I'm the last person to pin Roxanne. I won a title shot. So it kind of makes sense. I'm going to pull a WWE move and still give those 3 women a chance to challenge, possibly. But we're going to put Bianca in there as well. We'll put Bianca in there as coming over from Raw. As like because they're all heels, by the way. So if we have Bianca in there, it's like, oh, you know, if Bianca's in there, then it's like, oh, shit, like, you know, maybe she can challenge for the championship, too. She's coming over from Raw. She's a babyface. I actually really like that. So we won't do the triple threat. Instead, we have to put the women in a match. I mean, we're not going to have an all-men show here. We'll have Ilya call out Nakamura for a rematch. We'll do that. Matt is just doing fucking nothing right now. We probably have to sign another guy. I mean, we have the money to do so, because, I mean, we did have $400,000, and then I signed Bianca. We might have to sign another guy to keep Matt busy, because, like, I mean, I guess we'll wait and see. We won't put Matt on the show this week. I'm thinking Matt and Balor could be a slapper fucking feud, or Matt and I mean, Brock and Orton are both baby faces. We just signed Shawn. Shawn's busy with Sammy, though. Ilya and Nakamura will be busy with each other. I think Ilya's a... Fuck, let's look at the roster. Let me make sure. Is Ilya a babyface? He is. Okay, so we have to actually turn him. Nope, do not. Okay, let's do role change for him, not do the Nakamura thing. So maybe he came in as a babyface, actually. He's debuted as a babyface, attacks Nakamura afterward, and then he goes heel here. So I like that, actually. That makes a lot of sense. Let's see. Roxanne we will not put in a match. I mean, I guess we could. Did we not do Roxanne and Cora? We did before the pay-per-view, right? Let's see. Again, I didn't fucking write it down here. I need to update my results. Cora and Roxanne beat Rhea and Charlotte, and that's how they got their title shot. Can you do... No, you can't do, like, 6 women tag. That'd be cool, though. We have an open promo and an open match. We'll save the 4-way for next week for when Bianca comes in. She's not on the show, and they're playing her music right now in my ear in the game, which you can't hear because, again, it's on screen record. Let's see. Copyrighted music, blah, blah, blah for YouTube. Let's see here. What can we do? This would actually help if I had a live, like, if we did this game, which at some point it would be cool if we did. If I did this live, then I can, include input from anyone who's watching live to see what I would do here, which would be a good idea. We could do, I'm thinking probably Whitney and Cora in a match, but then, like, we only have one promo left, and we have all these other women that aren't doing anything. Maybe Charlotte attacks Roxanne in a backstage brawl. Maybe we do that. Because she's, like, pissed, and again, she thinks that she's owed a title rematch. She probably will get that match at some point, I just don't know when. We'll probably do that, actually. I kind of like that idea. One-on-one, backstage brawl. We could do these more, regularly now that I kind of remember that we have them. Title match now. Let's see. Rivalry on cooldown. Okay. Alright, we'll do that. Interference, actually. Interference, Bayley will attack Roxanne because we didn't see Bayley on the show last week. We didn't see Bayley on the show. So we'll put her on the show tonight, and she feels like, listen, I also want in. We already heard Rhea call out Roxanne last week, so she's already kind of out there. We'll do the Cora one. We'll have Whitney call out Cora, because we haven't seen Cora since the pay-per-view, so I like that idea. Now we're kind of moving here in the women's division. I like that. We got Whitney signed. We're bringing in Bianca from NXT. I said Raw, I think, earlier. Damn, that's a pretty nice show. Extreme Rules match, Wes Lee and Otis, their rubber match. Whitney Quaid, who debuted last week, going to call out Cora Jade, saying, listen, if I can beat you, maybe she'll get a contract, which she already has, but in storyline, maybe we could say, if she wins, she'll get a contract, blah, blah, blah. And she kind of says, hey, listen, Cora, you came up short at Extreme Rules, why don't you face me next week? She's a babyface, though. I would have to turn her heel. I think I like her better as a heel, because if Bianca's coming in as a babyface, I think I like Whitney more as a heel. I would have her call out Rhea, but Rhea is going to be busy in the 4-way next week. Cora's not doing anything, so I kind of like this as like a mid-card women's feud. Whitney and Cora. So she's a babyface for now, I get it. They're both babyfaces, but we'll keep her as a face for now and then change her like next week or the week after. AJ will face Chad in a rematch from a couple of weeks ago. Ilya Dragunov going heel promo, blah, blah, blah. Roxanne, Charlotte, backstage brawl, interference from Bayley. Shawn Michaels calling out Sami Zayn, saying, listen, I liked what I saw from you last week. Maybe he just walked out. Maybe he didn't interfere in the match. Maybe he just walked out afterward, or he was on commentary, but he says, listen, Sami, you want to prove that you're the best Intercontinental Champion? I mean, I guess in my canon, he's not a former IC champion, but still, he wants to prove himself against one of the best. Why don't you take on me? And then we got our main event for the Universal Championship, or SmackDown World Title, whatever the fuck they're calling it here. Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, and Finn Balor in a triple threat, the match we were supposed to get at SummerSlam. So this is a pretty stacked show here in Detroit, the site of SummerSlam, legitimately in real life. We'll just do the show logistics real quick. Boom. 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 Okay. Any power cards we can use. That's stuff you can buy. Select an opposing brand, demo the price of their power cards in the shop next to. I don't really care about that. Ensures that you'll retain most of your fans for this week. I mean, we'll probably just do that. Retain. As opposed to what? Lose? I'll save that. Coast to coast to GM interference, no. Birth of Legends. 6 random superstars in your roster will have their popularity increased by 6. I like that, actually. Only usable in superstars with less than 60 popularity. Plus 15 popularity. Okay. Well, actually, we'll probably do this one. I like this one a lot. Oh, Sammy, Nakamura, Balor, AJ, Shawn, and Whitney Quaid. Okay, cool. Nice. All right. I like that. All right, cool. I have to just make sure next week when we film that that went through, because sometimes I come back and it doesn't save or whatever, so I think that'll be it. We have a very exciting show on tap for next week. And I know this week we kind of went by quickly with the simulations, and the Tornado Tag Team match was very quick, but it was still a fun little match while it lasted. Quick sprint. I'm looking forward to this episode, though. Coming up next week, at what point, I don't know. Typically, I film this stuff and put it up on Mondays. I know today's Tuesday. It will be up at some point eventually next week, very likely on Monday. So keep an eye out for that on 619, no less. Have an awesome one, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'm Graham GSM Matthews. Check out more episodes of hashtag GSM4GM in the playlist down below, and I'll catch your ass down the road.